Hello, I'm Josh.
And I'm Cam.
And we are
Vapes and Bakes. Hello and welcome to Vapes and Bakes, episode
11!
Hey!
We are today bringing you a delicious liquid by AVB Liquids. And that is a Humble Crumble. And we're gonna try that out. We've got a delicious Apple Crumble by Cam.
Yeah, so I baked this today, and admittedly on the on the journey down to Exeter today, I've managed to the top of this crumble managed to sink a little bit, but I've just remedied that with a little sprinkling of a flour on the top, and then we just rebaked it to crisp up the top lid of the. I suppose what has become kind of an apple pie out of an apple crumble, really.
So how have you made this?
So I've made this. It's really quite simple actually. It's just I peeled the apples. I sliced them up into kind of like thinnish slices, and then you basically you kind of toss them in some water and like demerara sugar.
Oh yeah. Do you like tossing apples?
I do like tossing apples. It's a pastime of mine. And I got these apples from my garden as well, from a tree that's just outside my cabin. What else did I do? It's literally just a breadcrumb recipe for the top, basically.
Nice.
With again a bit of sugar, and then you just let it do its thing in the oven. Crumbles are fantastically simple, and that was the thing that kind of.
Now, one thing we want to know, is apple crumble dessert fork or spoon? Because we're going forks because we've had jip in the past about using a spoon. So we're just going to go with it. Let us know in the comments below. Fork or spoon for an apple crumble?
Personally, I believe that this cake would be better eaten with a spoon, but I'm sticking to the social and cultural.
I would have gone for a spoon as well, quite frankly. But you know, you've got to please the viewers, and you know we've had a disgruntled viewer in the past.
You know, and you can't handle that disgruntled viewers. Well,
that's good.
It does what it says on the tin. It's a random collection of apples. Half of them were from my garden. Half of them were just a bunch of old apples that we had in the house. I thought, oh, they could go in a cake. So you're going to get a mixture of kind of flavours coming through.
Yeah. So that crumble is really good. It's nice and sweet. It's got that crumbly texture to it. And
the top isn't too. I would sometimes find that they come out a bit kind of like crispy and a bit kind of they're like a biscuit on top of apples.
Really, I kind of like that though.
Interesting. Whereas I'm a big fan of the kind of the squishy smooth and.
Well, that's another thing you can let us know about in the comments below: squishy smooth crumble or a crispy crumble.
Okay. I dig that.
Those apples are nice and sweet. They're slightly crunchy. They're not too crunchy, so I wouldn't say that they're al dente.
No.
They're definitely cooked, but there's a very slight crunch to it. And I like that. I dig that.
They're still tangy, aren't they?
Because I find with a lot of crumbles, the fruit in them can just be a mush. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan. But this is good.
This is a layered textured crumble. Right. So, onto the juice. Let's load up. Thank you very much.
So yeah, let's give this a go. Should be good. I'm not a big fan of desserts, as I have said. Cam loves them, so he's going to be your expert here.
You're not a big fan of desserts altogether, mate, is it? You know.
Well, no, I love desserts. I just sometimes think that, you know, where some sort of producers of dessert flavoured vapes, they've tried too hard, and it just ends up.
I suppose quite often people can try too hard to make something sweet at the end of the day. Which, you know, as you know, people who make cakes, that's quite often what goes in desserts.
It's
anyway.
A bit like, you know, when you drink a cucumber smoothie. It's like a cucumber, something that you should eat or have in a salad. Oh, I can't drink that stuff. It's horrible.
Really?
Oh.
I don't know if I've ever had a cucumber smoothie, but I feel like that'd be interesting.
I've had smoothies with cucumber in, and they just taste awful. No. They're just grim, and it's kind of on the same thing about vapes. I think that with desserts,
they just taste grim, and it's kind of awful.
No, I just think that cake or dessert flavors should be kept to like things that you eat and not necessarily things that you inhale.
Yeah, maybe.
But let's give this a go. Let's see what.
See how it goes.
That's interesting.
I think that especially after the kind of like the intensity of the apple cake. Previously on its own,
it's not a cake.
Alright, it's a crumble then. But like previously on its own, this juice has come across as quite intense and quite powerful. But after that crumble, it's really quite gentle.
Yeah,
I really dig that.
I don't think I've got anything bad to say about that.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's quite pleasant.
It is. It really is quite pleasant. It has kind of like there's a slight kind of burnt texture. Like they're kind of like the caramelized apples. But
or it's like it's a crumble that's been in and it's been in for slightly too long. It's just reached the cusp of where it's going to be burnt, and it's not burnt. It's slightly caramelized.
Yeah, that's it. It's caramelized.
That's it.
It's lovely. It's
So you've got that apple tang, followed by a slightly caramelized crumble, and
which any smoker is used to that pretty burnt taste. I think it's quite homely, to be honest.
I wouldn't say it's a burnt taste though. I'd say it's a caramelized.
It's not burnt. No, that's. But it's like it's on the edge of kind of like something's toasted, something has.
It's toasted. That's it's kind of like if you were to stick a crumble after you've baked the crumble, stuck it underneath a grill, like sprinkled a bit of brown sugar on top and stuck it under a grill.
Yeah.
That's how.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and that's spot on.
No, it's spot on. So, what are you rating this, babe?
Juice? I'm gonna rate that a 6 out of 10. I like it for a dessert juice. Obviously, it's not gonna be my favourite. I could probably vape that for quite a while. I don't think it'd be an all-day vape for me. But I could quite happily sit there of an evening.
Okay, I was going to say, it'd be nice with kind of like a cup of maybe like apple tea or something. Apple and cinnamon.
Or even just a normal tea.
Or normal tea,
yeah.
True.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea in the evening.
Humble crumble.
Jeez.
Where you go. We're gonna wrap this up. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out some of our previous videos if you haven't. And put some comments down below.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
See you next time.
Have a good one. And as always, this is
Vapes or Books.
See you later.